Previous satsang we discussed about the John C chapter from the book of Inquest of God. So now we will going to discuss about remaining paragraph, remaining continuation of John C chapter, and then another book also going to explain, that is the book of Swami Vivekananda Guruji, the book called the complete book of yoga. So in that chapter we will discuss today something about incarnation, teachers and incarnate. So in that chapter we will going to discuss. So first we will complete the chapter of Jansi from the Inquest of God. Okay. So in the previous thing we discussed about this, what are the things happened to Swami Ramnath Guruji. Then meanwhile outer merchant take care of Swami Ramnath Guruji and Sadharam in his home. So he also Ram Bhakta. So the merchant also Ram Bhakta. Always he is saying Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. So that's another we discussed in the previous satsang. So in the remaining paragraph we will continue now. Okay. For a month he was detained by Magadev with him. So for a month Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadharam was staying in their merchant house. Okay. So the merchant house was unbounded to Swami Ramdas Guruji because the merchant taking care of sadhus very, very well, okay, by giving clothes, by providing food. So many of them, so many love and affection towards the merchant gave show to Swami Ramdas Guruji and Sadharam Guruji. Throughout the day and night, you would not give up the company of Ramdas. So throughout day and night, the merchant did not do one thing. So throughout day and night, the merchant was taking care of the sadhus very, very well. He did not give up. Even he did not left Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadharam lonely, because he always he did not give up the company of Swami Ramdas Guruji, because he wanted to take care a lot of the sadhus. Okay. At this request, Swami Ramdas Guruji was explaining to him the meaning of some slokas from the Bhagavad Gita. Fantastic. Even Bhagavad Gita is very, very good slokas. I also, even any free time, I also hear Bhagavad Gita. It's a very, very meaningful. Dhritarashtra Uvacha, Sankhya Uvacha, and then Arjuna Uvacha, even previous time, Hari Home, and that slogas and that will come, okay. So even previous time the word also will continue, okay. Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, okay. So in the Vivekananda Guruji book, the Upanishads words also come in Bhagavad Gita. As I already discussed, Upanishads to Bhagavad Gita, so Upanishads, so Bhagavad Gita gives us slokas of morals to the devotees, but Bhagavad Gita slokas chanting is very, very good for heart, because Bhagavad Gita, whatever the holy books you are reading, okay, you are chanting, you are knowing in your life, that's very good purpose of future life, okay. So that's why Swami Ramdas Guruji explaining there some slokas meaning of Bhagavad Gita to the merchants. Merchants are spending that time, okay. Bhagavad Gita with the help of small understanding with which he was gifted by Ram. And Magadev in return was zeroed and explained the monumental work of Tulsidas. Tulsidas and all very very great poem. Even in Hindi we also yeah, Tulsidas he Prem he Tulsidas. So Tulsidas great boy. This is a founder of Ram. Okay, devotee of Ram. Okay. So Tulsidas always wrote about Ramacharitmanas, Ram. Even Tulsidas poems and that, even my school days I read Tulsidas poem about only Ram, okay. Even Kapilas also always devote only Ram, okay. Ram, Ram. So Tulsidas poems are very, very good, very, very moral one, like Bhagavad Gita. Understanding which was gifted by Ram, and Magadev in return would read out and they explain the monument work of Tulsidas. So, while Swami Ramdas Guru explaining the Bhagavad Gita slokas, but Magadev gifted one book of Tulsidas book, okay, to Swami Ramdas Guru and asked to explain, okay. So Swami Ramdas Guru expressed that it was gifted by Ram. So in the Ramayana, all people in his house were also very hospitable and kind to the Swami Ramdas Guru. So when Swami Ramdas Guru explaining, all of his house family members are seated and listening what Swami is explaining. Okay, what Swami Ramdas Guru explaining. So that's not happening. To prevent any cold affecting the heart of frail body, Swami Ramdas Guru, Magadev got a tight, swollen, woolen jacket made for him. What a kind man, the merchant. Amazing. Assume lad. And these are all these wonderful experience happened to Swami Ramdas Guru, okay? Even Swami Ramdas Guru felt a very cold, very chill climate in Jhansi, okay? But Lord Ram gave a fantastic guide to support, to take care of Swami Ramdas Guruji, okay? So if Swami Ramdas Guruji's body was cold or anything happened, the merchant had a woolen clothes to take care, to give him and protect him. Wonderful incident, okay? So now Swami Ramdas Guru expressed Lord Ram, O Ram, O kind of thee, when thou art out to show thy fondness, and love for thy slave. So he's asking, he's expressing Swami Ramdas Guru, thou Ram, O kind you are, O thou art thou, thy fondness and love for thy slaves. Such a wonderful experience. So he's saying that, oh Ram, you are showing, expressing your love and gratitude of affection towards me in the form of you. Thank you, Ram. So these are the expressions said by Swami Ramdas Guruji to Lord Ram. Okay. Thou Shaman, the very human mother who gave birth to Swami Ramdas Guruji body, such there is an unlimited love. So, for example, I want to tell this paragraph on incident. Suppose if you are to go to any other unknown house, okay? Suppose if you went any other unknown house, what they will do nowadays? Hey, what do? Go out, they simply say. First, suppose if this incident happen means, if you go to some unknown house, okay, they were saying, please come. had your breakfast, had your food, do you want any tea, do you want anything, do you want anything to eat? So that's just the affection, okay? So that's why Swami Ramdas Guruji, expressed a lot of love towards him because Ram only forwarded this kind of love and affection of gratitude to in the form of this merchant, okay, in the form of this merchant sent by Lord Ram. So that's why Swami Ramdas Guru was very unconscious love and affection happen in that house, okay. That's why Swami Ramdas Guru expressed that thou Shama, the very human mother who gave birth to Ram, Swami Ramdas Guruji body, that is thy unlimited love, which means in that house, Swami Ramdas Guruji love and affection was overall showing affection, love and affection to him. So Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed as well in the Lord Ram, okay. It's an unlimited love. That's why I mentioned, okay. If you go to any unknown person now, okay, now then what will say? Mean somebody will say, come, what do you want what do you want to eat, take. So that's why I mentioned this example. The example is refers to this sentence, okay? So that's why, because Swami Ramdas Guruji is here, is a Lord, okay, is a God. But when the merchant take us by seeing Swami, when the merchant saw Swami Ramdas Guruji, he was very kind to him and requested him, invited his house to stay some days, okay? In that house, people also show affection to these sadhus, okay? That's why Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed in the to Lord Ram by mentioning these first. The word unlimited love. So that's why Swami Ramdas Guruji said, okay. So he was thanking the Lord Ram for giving this wonderful experience of movement. During Swami Ramdas Guruji's stay at Jhansi, Magadev Prasad took him on a visit to two Muslim saints. So, during Swami Ramdas Guruji's stay at Jhansi, Magadev Prasad took him on a visit to two Muslim saints. Okay, so at that time what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji and Magadev Prasad went to two Muslim saints. Okay, two Muslim saints means two Muslim sadhus. Okay, two Muslim sadhus. Then the first was an Yeri saint named Mr. Mirzaji. He might have been over 60 years of age. Hey, what? So now Swami Ramdas Guruji met one Muslim saint called Mirzaji. Okay, so he was 60 years above age. Okay, lean and bent. He would not speak, but there was a tearful twinkle in his eyes. In a short, he was a mere baby, simple, innocent, and free. But Mirzaji was not able to speak due to old age issues. Okay, old age issues did not speak, but but Swami Ramdas Guruji saw a tearful light in his eyes. Okay, tearful twinkle in his eyes. In short, he was a mere baby, simple, innocent, and free. For Mirzaji was a simple, innocent, and free. Okay. Magadev Prasad and bought some eatable sweet name. Okay. which is thrust into the same mode bit by bit. Okay. So Magadev Prasad bought some eatables to that saint, okay? But the saint eat bit by bit on his tongue, on his mouth, okay? The eatables were soft sweets, okay? He seemed to recognize nobody's eyes had an option and vacant look, though bright. He was visited twice. On the second occasion, he was found sitting on the ground outside his cottage and quickly tearing to his biscuit. Piece of paper scattered around him. So he seemed to recognize nobody. But what happened means one thing. What happened means the Mirzaji was very silent now. He was not able to speak now. He seemed to recognize, but the Mirzaji was not able to recognize nobody because due to his weakness or due to his feeling not well, he was not, due to his old age, he is not able to recognize nobody, okay? Even though Mirzaji visited twice on the Muslim saint, on the second occasion, he was found sitting on the ground outside his cottage, quietly tearing to his biscuit, piece of paper scattered around him. So what happened means, on the second visit, the Mirzaji went to see this old saint, Muslim saint, that time, because he's too old now, about 60 years. So that time he was sitting outside his cottage, okay? Sitting outside his cottage and tearing papers around him, okay? Scatters around him. So these are things happen in Jhansi chapter, okay? So what we discussed means Swami Ramdas Guruji explained Bhagavad Gita to the merchant, okay? And the same way the merchant gave a gift of Tulsidas book to the Swami Ramdas Guruji. And also explained, okay, while explaining, all the members of the house, all those surrounded and sitting and listening Swami Ramdas Guruji explanation, okay? That time what happened means Swami Ramdas Guruji expressed the words to Lord Ram, okay? What a wonderful unlimited love. So you gave me a fantastic, wonderful occasion in this house, okay? So that I explained. So what happened means during Swami Ramdas Guruji's stay at Jhansi, the Magadev Prasad, okay? The maternal name is Magadev Prasad, took Swami Ramdas Guruji and the Sadhuram to Muslim saints, okay? One of the Muslim saints was Mirzaji, so he was about 60 years age, okay? He was not able to speak well, okay? But finally, then second time also Magadev Prasad visited, that also the Mirzaji was not able to recognize anybody, okay? So then what happened means finally he was sitting in the outside of his cottage and tearing papers scattered around to the Magadev Prasad. So these are the things happened. So next chapter we will discuss in the satsang on any other day. Next chapter is called meditation, the only way of the interest of good. We will discuss in next satsang we will discuss this chapter on next satsang on any other day. Now we will discuss about the book of complete book of yoga, Swami Vivekananda Guruji, okay? Incarnate teachers and incarnation. So what is when the incarnate teachers? Who are all the incarnate teachers? What is the God, okay? Which means the God who are spiritually devoted to the Lord, they are the incarnate teachers. For example, if you are a disciple of Ramana Maharshi Guruji, okay, then you have to follow what are the teachings said by Ramana Maharshi Guruji. that the things have to follow. So that is called incarnate details. So those who are like God, Buddhist, Jesus Christ, so many spiritual great leaders now. So they are like incarnate details. So only incarnate details. Okay. So what is when the incarnation? The self is the incarnation. So God is the incarnation of all. Okay. So let's see. Whenever His name is spoken, the very place is holy. The very place is holy. Okay. So whatever we speak about God, the place is holy because the pure divinity and the bhakti. Okay. How much more so is the man who speaks His name, and with what veneration all the way to approach the main out of whom comes to the spiritual truth. Okay. So whenever we say the God's name, okay, God's name, for example, we all say God's name in every minute, okay. If you get the what means if you get the cold means you chant you say the God name, okay. Even if you have any pain in your body, you say God name. So whenever you speak about this name, okay, with what veneration ought we to approach, okay. So what moments you say, what occasion, what moments, which specify moment. So that time you will say the name of God. Okay, the name of God means the man who comes to the spiritual truth. So that the person becomes the spiritual truth of the devotion. Such great details of spiritual truth are indeed a very few number in this world, but the world is never altogether without them. Yes, absolutely right, because the world is full of spiritual leaders, okay? So without spiritual leaders, there is no anything in the world at all, okay? For example, with the God, supreme bliss power only, we are all born, we are all, many technologies are developing, so many things are happening in the world, okay, development, okay. Without that, nothing is there. There is no any world at all. There is no any moral in the world at all. Okay, moral in the world. Moral in the world. They are always the fairest flower of human life. One thing. Ayurtuk Daya Sindhu. The Sanskrit word. The ocean of mercy. Ayurtuk Daya Sindhu. Ocean of mercy. Okay. So without any motive. Acharya Ma Vijaniyata. Acharya Ma Vijaniyata. Not a guru to be me, says Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. So these are the two Sanskrit words, okay. Ayatuk Daya Sindhu. Ayatuk Daya Sindhu. Ocean of mercy. Then Acharya Ma Vijaniyat. Okay, Acharya Ma Vijaniyat. Okay. No the guru to me, says Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. So these two are the Sanskrit words which was in the Bhagavad Gita. So without the mercy, without anything, there is no any, there is nothing, there is no more. Okay. So that's why he's saying the ocean of mercy without any mercy. The ocean of mercy, the ocean of love, the the ocean of affection without any fashion or desire, without any mean. That is the real well working. Then Acharya Ma Vidaniyat, okay, yeah, Vidaniyataha. So not a guru to me. So who is the guru? Who is the guru began me? Who is the guru? God is showing the guru to you. Guru to the life, okay? Showing the guru to the life, okay? The moment the world is absolutely barefoot of this, it becomes irrational and stands on its distraction. The moment of the world is absolute bereft of this. It becomes a irrational and stands on to distraction. So whatever distraction. So for example, in 2006, due to some other earthquake happened in Indonesia, it affects severely in Chennai, okay, tsunami came, okay. So there are so many distractions had happened, okay. So whatever the creator is happening, same way the distraction also happening, okay. So we can't say we all create. If we create more and more without distraction, then why how it will be the stage being one, okay? So for example, if a plant is growing, okay, if you plant spinach tree, okay, after the plant becomes grow in a height, mature state, then what happens next? The spinach tree of the leaves we pick up and cook for leaf food. No, the same way. So we can, the more and more creating happening, the more and more destruction also happening. So it's quite human nature and it's quite common in the world. Higher and nobler than all ordinary ones are under set of the teachers, the avatar of Ishvara in the world. The avatar of Ishvara in the world is one and only the Lord Shiva. Okay, avatar. Lord Shiva is the avatar of Shiva, avatar of Ishvara in the world, because the Lord Shiva is the supreme God of all. Okay, supreme God of all. They can transmit spirituality with the touch, even with their mere wish. Okay. The lowest and the most degraded gathered became in 1 second saints at their command. They are the teachers of all teachers, the highest manifestation of God to man. So, for example, if the teachers are saying good things to students, what students will do, never take the advice. But they are the real manifestation of God in the form of man. Okay. So whoever advice good thing, they are the God, and they manifest in the form of God, sent by God, sent by themselves, okay? They can transmit spirituality with the touch, even with the mere wish, okay? So they affectionately go to the spirituality and learn more things. There are many things are there. So they are one. If you take the advice, it's your wish. But whatever say in the form of God comes in the man's swarup, is the duty of them. Okay. The lowest and the most degraded characters becomes in 1 second saints at that command. Okay, the lowest, okay, command, okay, saints at that command, okay, whatever the command they give, we have to follow, okay. Without follow means if you always grumbling, like grumbling means not happen means then what it is. For example, if anybody is listening satsang, they listen clearly, okay. After that, after a few minutes, a few hours, years or few months, again they comes to the same position, okay? They grumble, oh, nothing happened, my daughter married is not happened, my son married is not happened, and then they started grumbling, okay? Comes to the early stage, okay? So that's why it said, the lowest and the most degraded characters become in 1 second and saying all that command. They are the teachers of all the teachers, okay? So they are the teachers of all teachers, okay? The highest manifestation of God to man. We cannot see God except through them. We cannot help worshipping them. And indeed they are the only ones whom we are bound to worship. But the worship, daily worship to God is a very good one, okay, very blissful one, okay. So, but we always worship to God. That's why it explains. The man can really see God except through these human. The man can really see God except these things. Except this manifestation. If we try to see God otherwise, we make for ourselves videos, caricature on our fame, and believe the caricature to be no worse than the version. Okay? For example, while doing meditation, if you imagine a God form, okay, that's why it explains, okay? While doing meditation, if you imagine God form, then there will be some originality comes to you, okay? And the believingness of divinity will comes to you, okay? This is a story of an ignorant man who was asked to make an image of the god Shiva, and who after days of hard struggle manifested only the image of a monkey. So first what happened means they want to make a image of Lord Shiva. Then another what happened means again the mind will go to some other like a monkey. Okay, that's why they said, okay, what is the image of a monkey? Okay, image of a monkey means because human minds are like a drug, okay, like drug or monkeyness, okay. Why we are saying means whatever we see, okay. Suppose if we see the bungalow, then feelings will come. I want to buy this, I want to be like this. Again if you see another thing, another thought will come. So like changing. So we are always active stillness in your mind. So that mind becomes absolute and fixed of stillness, okay? So that's what it explains. So whenever we try to think of God, He is in His absolute perfection. We invariably meet with the most miserable failure because as long as we are men, we cannot conceive Him as anything higher than man. Okay, so we have to believe in self. Okay, believe in divinity. Whatever failures we face in life, okay, God will give one successful even in your life, okay. So we have to believe in the self of divinity and worship the divine power through surrendering of God, okay. So then only life will become more good and excellent, okay. That what God power is higher, but man is not. Man is not higher. More and more, man is not more and more higher. God worship is God. Supreme power is higher, always higher. Okay, don't come without comparing the man's power and the supreme power. Okay. The time will come when we shall transcend our human nature and know Him as He is, but as long as we are men, we must worship him, and the man and the man. Okay, so when the time will come, okay, we have to worship him. We have to worship him always, okay. But what we say means God is God, man is man, okay. Man is man. Time will come. So, for example, if you fell down, okay, if you fell down, that time you call God, okay. God, please help me to recover from the pain, okay. So always worshipping God, okay, that is a very effective harmony of enthusiasm, okay. So worshipping God is most effective, all, okay. The time will come when we shall transcend our human nature, no? So the time comes, you will know the real well of the thing, real well of divinity is. But as long as we are men, we must worship him as human, worship him in man and as man. Talk and you may say as you may, you cannot think of God except as a man. You may deliver great intellectual discourse on God, on all, think under this and become great dictionaries and prove to your satisfaction that all these accounts of the wonders of God as men are nonsense. So, but let us come for a moment to practical common sense. What are they became kind of remarkable intellects? Zero, nothing, simply so much thought. Okay. So what explaining means, so we cannot think any unimagined wealth. Okay, unimagined wealth. We have to what the devotees daily do is worshipping God. Okay. Never doubt, never have passion, never have desire. Okay. Worshipping God and believe the God and you have to strong yourself, okay? You have to make yourself. I will worship to God. Then God will decide what He will decide. I will accept it. So that man, we have to be that. Otherwise, if you all think yourself, if you all doubt yourself, while worshipping God or any other thing, any other situation, so don't be like that. One man has always worship and God, because worshipping the divinity of self is the supreme outcome of the devotee. Okay, supreme effect, outcome of the devotee given by the self. Okay, so this is the topic we are discussing today's satsang. So the remaining paragraph will continue on in the satsang on any other day. So thanks to all Ariom. Good night to all of us entirely. Good night to all. Good night to all Ariom.